So every time they used the transporter in Star Trek, they died?
Yep.
Spock? Kirk? McCoy? All dead?
Yep.
All the crew of the Enterprise D?
Yes, all dead.
Even Data?
Data's not alive.
No, that can't be true. I mean, when they beam down from the Enterprise to a planet, you see them walking around and stuff.
True, but what beams down is a copy.
Get out of town.
Think about it. The transporter breaks you apart at the atomic level and then reassembles you based on the pattern that the computer has of you at the time of transport. So when you're being busted up into atoms, you die. And what beams down is a recreation of you based on a pattern that is exact down to your thoughts. But it's not you.
Because you're dead.
Exactly. It's the greatest government cover-up the Federation has ever perpetrated.
You mean it's a Starfleet conspiracy? Now I'm interested.
Of course you are. You ever notice that there are some members of Starfleet that never use the transporter? Those people know that the transporters are high-tech execution/cloning machines.
Sounds a little dark for Star Trek, dude.
Yeah, it's a fan theory. They're all dark. Ever notice how almost all fan theories are dark?
Most of them are basically, all character in insert TV show here are dead.
Yeah, that's fan theory 101.
I saw one yesterday that theorizes that the guys in Full House don't exist, except for Danny, who is having an elaborate hallucination due to the death of his wife.
And that's fan theory 102.
Hey morons, you ready for the Trump rally?
Oh, Trump is having a rally at the Skanksburg Sports Center tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna paint myself red, white, and blue and wear a giant hat that says, Trump Chump.
You know what the word chump means, right?
Yeah, but I couldn't think of a word that rhymed with Trump that fit.
Rump!
I tried Trump rump, but it sends the wrong message.
How about hump?
Again with the wrong message.
Well, considering the kind of supporters he attracts, there's Trump dump. Get it? 'Cause they're garbage? Human garbage?
Ha ha. Look, I'm serious. Bernie Sanders dudes have burn victims, and Hillary lipsticks have Clintonista. Trump don't got anything.
I don't think either one of those nicknames are accurate. Well, considering the general attitude of the people he attracts, how about grump? You can say you're a Trump grump.
Yeah, and your rallies could be called Trump Grump Clumps.
Okay, screw you guys. I'm a Trump chump and that's it.
Well, Trump chump fits you like a glove, so go with it.
Thank you. Now, are you guys gonna come with me and help save America?
Oh darn, I would, but I have to saw at the webbing between my toes with an X-Acto knife tonight.
Oh, come on. I don't want to go alone. I would take my husband Raul, but he doesn't think he'd be welcome at a Trump rally.
Yeah, I don't think a man who speaks with a Spanish accent named Raul will be greeted kindly.
But an openly gay monster would.
This openly gay monster would. I don't remember him being all anti-gay, just anti-immigrant, anti-Muslim, and anti-the other jerks running for president.
Oh, give him time. I'm sure when his poll numbers slump again, he'll go anti-gay next. If he keeps dropping in the polls, he'll run out of groups to be against. And thank Gaga for that. Could you imagine what would happen to this country if he won the Republican nomination?
Well, he won't.
Shows what you know. He's the ultimate outsider. The people will rally behind his campaign of war and,
Xenophobia?
yeah, that sounds smart. Don't underestimate Trump.
Oh, I'm not underestimating him. He won't get the nomination because he doesn't want it.
Yes, he does. Why would he run for president if he didn't want to be president?
The same reason he ran back in 2000, to promote his book and make money.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Almost all the news organizations said his campaign was just a publicity stunt to push sales of his book.
Ha, well, shows what you know. He doesn't have a book this time around.
Yes, he does. It's called Crippled America, and it came out last year. This whole campaign is just another way for him to sell another book. Just watch, as we get closer to the RNC, he'll just quit.
That's some good conspiracy theorizing, Jason.
Thank you, AJ.
No, wait. It can't be a book thing. He really wants to lead this country to greatness or something.
No, he doesn't. Everything about his campaign screams that he's putting little to no thought or effort into what he says. He never seems to have a prepared talking point. He just makes up things on the spot, like he's ad-libbing. Most presidential candidates have handlers. They prepare for the debates by studying and stuff. Trump seems like he's just walked in from a bar and is just pulling things directly out of his ass.
Exactly. He can do that because he never intends to be president. He's using this campaign to fill his pockets with contribution money and to hawk a book at the same time. Who cares about policy or debates when there's money to be made?
Oh, come on! That's what's great about him. He ain't like those professional politicians. That's why he struck a chord with the American people. He tells it like it is.
So the reason he didn't do that Republican debate before the Iowa primary was because he's dialing back his campaign intentionally?
Of course.
No, he didn't. He refused to go to the debate because of him not liking Fox News, I think.
Right. A conservative presidential candidate, just before the Iowa primary, refused to appear on Fox News.
He's throwing his own campaign!
Hey, Fundy, did you ever wonder why he didn't run for president in 2004, 2008, or 2012?
Not really. To be honest, I really don't know a whole lot about him. I just like what he says.
The reason he didn't run those times was because he had a different money-making scheme called The Apprentice.
I love that show.
Of course you do. Look, the timeline fits. From 2003 to last year, he had The Apprentice. Now that that's all played out, he has a new way to make money.
I mean, why just go on a book signing tour when you can get all the free press you want and get other people to foot the bill? Not to mention all the campaign money and the Trump swag that are sold at the rallies.
Huh. I guess it does make sense.
I mean, it's good because he's not somebody that we need to take seriously, but it's awful because he's using our political process to make money.
A lot of money. Sorry, Fundy, but your favorite candidate is just playing the system for personal financial gain.
He sure is. I support him now more than ever. I wish I thought of the whole running for president scam. What a brilliant mind that Trump has.
Who else saw that coming? It couldn't have just been me.
How can you still support somebody who you think is running for president fraudulently?
Who are you talking to? It's me, Gary Fundy. I admire just about anyone who can wring a buck out of somebody. Hey, how come nobody in the media has caught on to this whole book connection thing like they did back in 2000?
Because Trump's antics are good for their numbers. They need a show to attract viewers and readers, and Trump has the most fucked up show out there.
Kinda makes you want to throw up a little, doesn't it?
Not me. This is great. I worried for a little while that America will never be great again, and you guys have shown me that the can-do spirit of crafty political opportunism is alive and well. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome?
Well, I'm going to the rally. Sniff you Democrackheads later.
So, yeah, most fan theories about movies and TV shows are pretty much garbage.
Are there any that aren't about all the characters being dead or in an insane asylum? Sure there are! My favorite one is that the movies Batman and Robin and Batman Forever are actually films within films, where a cash-strapped Batman has cashed in on his own fame and made Hollywood versions of himself. It shows Bruce Wayne at his lowest point in his life, and in many ways, that makes them way darker than the Nolan films.
I told you before, nothing can make those films good. My favorite is that both the Jetsons and the Flintstones are set in the same post-apocalyptic future. The Jetsons live up in the clouds at the pinnacle of science, whereas the Flintstones scrape up a living on the earth below, employing the mutated animals of the wasteland to do the work.
So that's why all the dinosaurs talk and stuff.
Exactly.
You guys hear about the fan theory about this show?
There's a fan theory about our show?
What is it? I gotta know! It's stupid. It theorizes that we're all just a bunch of hand puppets performed and voiced by one lunatic who has separated the different parts of his personality into the characters.
You're right, that is stupid.
Hey everybody, it's me. Go here, listen to this, Thank you, goodbye.
Oswald, that is way too short.
I'm just being concise. All these peeps have heard these shoutouts before. Go to the Let Me Listen podcast. Go to listen to Let Me Finish with Jason and Atticus. It's really super funny. Then go here to Late Seating and listen to Steve and Jason review the never-ending story. And then goodbye. And then maybe you kind of insult me a little bit.
I've never insulted you on this show.
You sought the insults.
So you're psychic now.
Maybe a little bit. Can you get psychic abilities by accidentally eating a sandwich that was left underneath the refrigerator?
No.
Oh. So I went through all that stomach upset for nothing?